What happens to your skeleton if you never exercise? Most people think bones are solid, unchanging structure, like the frame of a house, thick, permanent. They're not. Your bones are living tissue. They respond to stress, adapt to load, and change constantly based on how you move or don't move. Here's what actually happens when movement stops. Week 1, the silence begins. Nothing feels different yet. You're comfortable, resting. Life gets busy, and the gym falls off the schedule. But inside your bones, a process called bone remodeling is already starting to shift. Your body is constantly breaking down old bone tissue and building new bone. Exercise, especially weight-bearing movement, signals your body to build more than it breaks down. Without that signal, the balance starts to tip. Month 1, muscle loss begins. You might notice your legs feel slightly weaker. Stairs feel a little harder. That's not just muscle, it's a warning signal. Muscles and bones work together. Strong muscles pull on bones during movement, stimulating bone density. As muscle mass decreases without exercise, that mechanical stimulus disappears. Your bones are getting quieter. Pro tip, even light resistance training twice a week can significantly slow this process. Month 3, the density decline. Research suggests that bone density can begin measurably declining within weeks to months of reduced physical activity, particularly in weight-bearing bones like the spine, hips, and legs. You can't feel this happening. That's what makes it dangerous. The skeleton is silently becoming more fragile, while everything on the outside looks completely normal. Month 6, posture and joint changes. Without regular movement, the muscles that support your spine and joints weaken. Posture begins to change. The spine may start to curve forward slightly as supporting muscles lose their tone. Joints that aren't regularly moved through their full range of motion can become stiffer and less lubricated. Cartilage, which depends on movement to receive nutrients, begins to suffer. Your skeleton is adapting to stillness, and not in a good way. Year 1, the long-term picture. Studies show that sedentary adults can lose significant bone density over time, increasing the risk of fractures from falls or everyday activities that a more active person would handle easily. Hip fractures in older adults are one of the most serious consequences of long-term bone density loss. Many are directly linked to years of inactivity. The skeleton that stopped moving is now fundamentally different from the one that kept going. What's happening inside your bone? Bones contain two key types of cells: osteoblasts, which build new bone, and osteoclasts, which break down old bone. Exercise tips the balance toward building. Inactivity tips it toward breakdown. Over time, without mechanical loading from movement, trabecular bone, the spongy inner structure of your bones, becomes less dense and more porous. Think of it like a sponge slowly losing its structure. The good news: bone loss from inactivity is largely reversible, especially in younger adults, and even in older adults. Resistance training and weight-bearing exercise have been shown to slow, stop, and in some cases partially reverse bone density loss. Your skeleton is not a fixed structure. It's responsive. It's listening. The question is whether you're giving it something to respond to. You don't need to run marathons. You don't need to lift heavy weights. You just need to move consistently with intention, because the skeleton that moves is fundamentally stronger than the one that doesn't, and your bones have been waiting for you to remember that.